Honestly, I was dreading this episode. The merge twist in Survivor 41 truly twisted the game, but not in a good way. It was also a two-part episode, leaving us with major blue balls. Luckily, Survivor course corrected for 42 with a 2-hour episode. We were not that lucky for the twist. It mostly stayed the same, leaving us with a bitter aftertaste to an otherwise amazing episode. Let's have a look at the top 5 moments of the 6th episode of Survivor 42.
Top 5, top 5, baby! Top 5, baby!
We knew it was coming, and here it is. The merge twist of Survivor 41. The group of 12 is split in two. One tribe is safe while the other one is vulnerable. But there's a twist. One person has to go on exile where they can make a decision. Break the hourglass and reverse the safety of the two groups while also giving yourself safety. Or leaving things as it is. A twist that got a lot of feathers ruffled. Not only does it invalidate a competition win, but the person has almost no incentive to not break the hourglass. It makes themselves immune, so why would anyone not break it? For Survivor 42 they made some tweaks. First, the reward is Applebee's. No Jeff, this is not a tweak. This is an ad, a sponsor. Don't insult our intelligence. The players will also know in advance that someone will be able to make a game-changing decision. The winning group will also have the opportunity to send one of their own to exile to control their fate. These tweaks are so minor, and the two big issues with this twist remain unchanged. 1. Invalidating a competition win, and 2. The person going on exile gets immunity when smashing the hourglass. As long as these two aspects remain unchanged, this will be a bad twist. I would rather see it go completely than tweaked for Survivor 43.
It's good. It's big. It's Applebee's.
At the challenge, it's really a case of what group has Jonathan. That's the group that's going to win, and therefore is going to lose because of the merge twist. Jonathan performed phenomenally yet again, making his target all the bigger. It also understated Mike's performance. For a 58-year-old, Mike carried his team. It shows that Jonathan might be in a category of his own, but there are some other powerhouses as well. Mike, Drea and Hai are all people that would be served by keeping Jonathan as a shield. Mike really impressed me, not only physically but also socially. Mike made deep connections in a short time with Jonathan, Omar and Drea. Hai is also a strong ally, plus he got himself in a majority alliance at the merge. Don't forget his immunity idol. Mike is sitting really pretty at the merge. Multiple targets in front of him, strong social game and an idol to protect him. He could use his age to make his target smaller. Pre-merge, it didn't look like Mike could win this game, but now the sky is the limit for the retired fireman from Jersey.
I'm a burger kind of guy.
At Exile, Roxroy is doing great. He's doing better than he ever has so far in the game. In the end, it's about his decision. Is he going to smash the hourglass or not? It's never really a decision, but a no-brainer. His allies Drea and Romeo are in the group that is not safe, while his nemesis Tori is safe in the other group. In one swell swoop, he can make himself and his allies immune while putting Tori in the hot seat. Of course, he smashes the hourglass. Positioning wise, Roxroy seems to be in a good spot. He might not have been present for most of it, but Drea pulled him into a majority alliance. There are multiple bigger targets than Roxroy, but Roxroy's biggest obstacle might be Roxroy. His trip to exile made clear that Roxroy thrives as a survivalist, but struggles when it comes to social game and strategy. That makes him a low priority on the threat totem pole. However, if Roxroy wants to win, he'll have to take charge of this game at some point. He has some time on the how and the when, but he will have to do something at some point.
Being out here by myself, no kids around, no wife that's bored and wants to nag me, I saw it as an opportunity.
Three tribes come into this merge with 4 members each. It becomes clear that each tribe has a black sheep in the family. For Vari, that is Chanel. For Ika, it's Tori, while Taku has Marianne. Marianne is more of a fake black sheep. Clearly she is the most dispensable to Taku, but they will put up a fight for her. This pushes Tori and Chanel on the outs. When Roxroy smashes the hourglass, Chanel catches a break and becomes immune. This leaves Tori vulnerable and everyone is ready to strike. Tori truly is a cat with 9 lives. She wins the immunity challenge, forcing the rest to scramble for a new target. Tori has been on borrowed time from day 1. Nobody trusts her and she had to scramble every single tribal. Making the merge is a huge accomplishment for Tori. Tori is a player you love to hate. She comes off as very obnoxious, but she does fight for everything she is worth. She is entertaining us as the villain with the eye rolls, but how long can she keep this up? I still believe Tori's game will end rather sooner than later, but how many victims will she claim before this cat is skinned?
I'm airing all my tribe's dirty laundry. I don't care.
So no Tori and no Chanel. Only Marianne is left, but that's easier said than done. Let's not forget Marianne has an idol and an extra vote. The only thing more powerful than that is a solid ally. Omer recognizes the value of Marianne and her advantages. The fortitude of the Taku 4 is being tested here. Not only is Marianne a target, but Jonathan is the backup target. It would be very easy for Omer to take the safe way and let go of one of his allies. Omer goes to bat for his tribe, and he does it without a vote, which he lost at Sheffield Island. Omer is part of an alliance of 8, consisting of himself, Jonathan, Lindsay, Drea, Roxroy, Mike, Hai, and Lydia. Omer wants to flip this vote and target Lydia. I don't really know why Lydia. Romeo is also not a part of this 8, so why not Romeo? Maybe he didn't want to alienate Drea, but then why didn't Drea include Romeo in the alliance? Omer approaches Hai and Mike to target Lydia. Hai should have shut this down immediately, but that doesn't happen. Is it because Mike convinced Hai, or did Hai realize the votes weren't there to save Lydia? Either way, at Tribal, Marianne does not play her idol. 3 of Taku receive votes: Marianne, Jonathan, and Lindsay. But it's Lydia who goes home. It's a major victory for Taku and a big loss for Hai. And Lydia? She goes out on a whimper. She never really played a big part this season. Yeah, she had the Jenny vote, but the game got played around her more than by her. She didn't do much wrong here, but that's also the problem. She didn't do much at all. When the chapter on Lydia in Survivor 42 is written, it will be one where every sentence has Hai in it. She never made a move on her own. It was either done by Hai or her and Hai. This strategy can get you far, but rarely gets you the victory. When your name is brought up, you have no agency in the game to defend yourself. You're left to the mercy of others, and Lydia just had to watch her allies give her no mercy at all.
Lydia, the tribe has spoken.
This was a strong episode at the beginning of the merge. If it wasn't for that tweaked, but not really, twist, it would have been a perfect episode. That Alliance of 8 is already showing cracks, and it just got made. We're in for an exciting ride in the merge. Let me know what you think, drop a like if you like, and I'll see you next time.